beep, we are go for stream. I think. No, we're not. Hang on. Mouth tracker is... I don't know. I think I need to raise the parameters on it. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? We haven't really, Here, let's try setting it to... Yeah, that's a little better. How do I become a Martian? Well, Martian born. You have to be born here. Just regular Martian is you kinda gotta immigrate. Which, as I understand, in 2025 is very hard. Especially with the current administration attempting to completely shutter NASA. And yet still has ambition to send people to Mars for the bragging rights. Yeah, okay, good luck with that. Let me know how that's gonna work. You complete and utter fucking imbecile. NASA takes up 1/200th of the federal budget and you want to shutter it anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me think about that for a sec. You're a monster. Let's get rid of... No, see, this is the thing about Republicans that you may not have noticed. The thing about Republicans is all they want to do is take things away. They never want to add anything. They always just want to take things away. So they're like, yeah, we're going to get rid of Obamacare. Okay, well, we need that. So what will you do to replace it? Oh, nothing. Well, then we want to keep Obamacare. No! You see the problem here? You see the issue here? So I think where we left off, we actually managed to finish terraforming, and we were building the capital. Yet another tax break for the rich. Why do the rich need this many tax breaks? They're rich. Like, Don't worry, chat. Very soon, the violent uprising will happen. And history will be on our side. This is why I went to Mars, so we could get away from all of this. Then we terraformed Mars. And apparently with the new game, we're going to be forming our own government. Alright, let's see. We have the capital. Good. Right next to our cool beach dome. So, what kind of problems do we have? Let's start down here. What's going on? Underground Mars quake. Leak detected. That's a problem. Oh, shit. And the drones aren't doing anything because not receiving commands. Drone commander is not working. Well, that shouldn't matter. We have the god drones from the machine that's broken. The machine that is broken. Domes without life support, that shouldn't matter. We don't need air anymore. What the shit? Okay. But you guys need to maintain it yourself. Happy now? Alright, well, to fix that machine, I'm gonna need this, the exotic minerals. To get the exotic minerals, we gotta mine asteroids. To mine asteroids, we need these doohickeys. And actually, we have a few asteroids up here right now. I don't know about you, but it looks like we're getting ready to abandon this one. Underground rare metals. Why would we mine rare metals? We have the mohole, which gives us more metal than we will ever need. Now, if I remember correctly, there should be a button to pack these things up. Didn't we get the ability to flat pack everything? Yeah, refab. I think we need a rocket nearby. Which rock was that? Oh, there's also this rock, which does have exotics, but only 34 of them. Oh, but it's also got this one over here. Well, then we should probably mine that. How we fix for drills? We're not. Well, what the shit? What the fuck were we doing? Oh. Alright, you got the rocks. That's good. Take those down the elevator, please, while I figure out what the hell is going on up in space. Alright, we have one rock. Poseidon. And I think we're gonna need to launch this sucker pretty much empty. We'll pack up everything we have up there and then bring it home. New project, seed vegetation. How are we fixed for terraforming? The only thing we're a little low on is vegetation. And then, even then, that's at 96%. Alright, let me see. Here we go. Move that back. For some reason, it just isn't letting me... Is it because they're broken? That could be it. Alright, then screw it. Let's just get all we can out of it. Okay. Now, to get things really moving, we need to get the God drones back online. God drones is... Where's the truck I ordered? Where is the truck I ordered? I think it went... Yes, it went down this elevator. We have 2 elevators and I lose track of them all the time. But it looks like the God drone machine is back online. I'll send the truck down that tunnel so that they have a supply to make sure we keep it online this time. God drones, well, they're kind of what make our society function. With this machine that I found, I don't know how it works, but my drones now have unlimited battery and unlimited range. Which means these guys should be working, but they're not. Okay, so they're glitched. Alright, guys, start clearing rubble. I'll see if I could get a drone commander in range over there. Like, what the hell happened in here? Don't we have support beams for this? Like, a really big one that I spent a lot of money building? I remember this, at least. I remember it wasn't cheap. God dang it. Don't we have bulldozers to help with this? Nice purple ones, too. Alright, now what do we need in order to fix that? Electronics? Yeah, we got those somewhere. I think that guy's getting them, actually. That should bring those guys over there online. Or maybe they really are just stuck. Here, move them over here. Alright, yeah, that should do it. Do we have like a waste rock disposal facility down here? I think we do, it's just way over here. Yeah. This one, the waste rock processor, turns waste rock into concrete, which we have too much of. And then I think we tried to map out the rest of the caves, but didn't get too tremendously far. A quantum foam reactor and an energy tap. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but we do have a giant excavator, which gives us more concrete than we will ever need. We built it along...
Research complete.
We built it along with the space elevator, which gives us more logistics than we will ever need. Right next to the mohole, which gives us more metal than we will ever need. Also, we built the sun. it gives us more energy than we will ever need. And then we surrounded it with solar panels because, well, I mean, we stole the sun. So we might as well get all we can out of it. Oh, and we built the Omega telescope. It gives us more telescope than we will ever need. Just on top of our various wind turbines. Well, that thing is still there. I really thought that would have stopped by now. Good lord, that sunset fast. I really thought that would have stopped by now. How about you guys, our little tiny community over here? Average comfort is 97. Jesus Christ. 2 unemployed? Well, then open up this. There, 24-hour food service. That should bring everyone's morale up to full. These guys over here, they have everything they need. Everything. Improved service comfort. Okay. And plus 10 sanity and health recovered. Yeah. I'm experimenting by giving these people everything they want. Home collected, plus 10 service comfort. All the homes are more comfortable now. The bar, it's run by robots. It's raining. We upgraded our fusion reactors to not need people. Because people need to have better jobs. And I don't know what we were doing with this dome. Does anyone remember what we were doing with this dome? I don't know what we were doing with this dome. I do notice it has 16 unemployed people, though. Well, let's start by opening up shifts at the hospital and the electronics stores. Asteroid just moved out of range. Do we want to see if we can start abandoning this rock? I'm pretty sure we could do it all in one load.
You're listening to the Red Frontier with me, Kim Tae-hee. We supply an endless hit parade of musical home runs.
By the way, the unlimited range on the drones, yes, it applies to the rocks we put into orbit. There are no prefab buildings. 4, 22, 5, 2, 5, 7. This number we ignore because it's waste rock. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we could get everything back on board. Why are they all just sitting here? It says there are 5 exotic minerals on this rock, and I don't see them. We don't have them in the storage bays or nothing. By the way, the new version of the game, they're coming out. Surviving Mars relaunched. That's out on the 10th, by the way. Supposedly they're gonna redo this mechanic. The asteroid mining. Because, oh my god, this needs revamping. Depart now. If you can't find the 5 rocks, I'm not gonna sweat it. Hello, BN2! Scan it. Tell me, what's it made of? Where is it? There it is. Ooh. That's a lot of exotics. That's a lot of exotics. Quick, what can we send up there? Let's see. We'll start with some solar panels and a pair of power accumulators. We're gonna need some micro G auto extractors, 4 of them. Maybe even more. We'll get an explorer, 2 commanders, a transport, and 12 drones. Concrete, I might not need concrete, but bring it anyway. Extra machine parts. Bring some electronics in case something breaks. The water extractor is only if we're bringing people, and the habitat, once again, is only people. But the problem with bringing people to an asteroid is that it's so inefficient, it's really not worth doing. Like, you have to unlock the ability to send people to an asteroid. They don't work as hard. They need an entirely different station. You gotta send more infrastructure. You gotta send oxygen tanks, water tanks, goddamn electrolyzers. It's a nightmare. We did it once. I hated it. We're gonna need more metal. Alright, that should do it. And the swarm goes crazy. Oh boy. This is our vastly efficient Martian super society with the flying drones. Which we started with, by the way. We started with those flying drones. Alright, so we're done on this rock. This rock, on the other hand, we're not done. I want that, and I want that, and, yeah, I want the surface deposits as well. Get them. Alright, new rock.
Anomaly found.
With anomalies on it. Hello. I also found a really nice spot to land. Looks good. By the way, once we land, it does, in fact, push the asteroid into a stable orbit. Which means we can stay here as long as we want. Once I got my PS5 back up, I'm going to GTA 5. But you're the one that won GTA 6 on the giveaway. Why not wait for that one? Alright, storage. Let's get the Universal Depot out here so we can start unloading. I'll be sending one of our commanders over here. We're also gonna need an exotics depot. The truck here is just so we can move things around or gather resources like this.
Anomaly found.
Someone joked we found kryptonite. It was because of the greenish-yellow hue of the beryl crystals.
Contrast with the red Martian dust made them appear almost alien. Reduced the cost of physics text by 10%. Didn't we already do that like 80 times? Alright, so... what is this? Metal? Yeah. Surface metal deposits. So what's going on in this neck of the woods? Building's not working? What's not working? That. Okay, I'm slightly less worried about that. And what about you? Okay, this is an ongoing problem, actually. We have too much food. And I need to keep building storage facilities to store it all. The farms aren't working because we have nowhere to store the food, and here come the drones. Suddenly, every drone jumps up because I gave them something to do. These are the largest depots that I can get, by the way. They store 4,000 tons apiece. That's 4,000 tons of food. We have it all in sort of like a mega depot right here in the middle. There's another mega depot over here. And I think the capital needs one as well. No, the capital has one. We'll give it another one.
Hi, Kim, and thanks for playing all the great music. I wonder what you think about the prospects for building a baseball field on Mars. Well, Charlotte, if I was to decide, there would already be many fields here. Although, even though I'm conservative, when it comes to baseball, I think it would be a totally different game compared to earthly baseball. For starters, the gravity here is weaker.
Yes.
So I guess the ball fly way longer than we are used to. That would require very big fields. And that would cost a fortune. But if everybody pitches in together, it could become a reality.
The fuck you call
The next
this?
song is already a reality. Enjoy it.
The fuck you call all this? Dude, I'll just cross you out some space for a baseball field. We'll chop down a few trees. We've got millions of trees, especially up here. We planted a whole
Research
forest.
complete.
Like, did you ever... Kim, did you even notice that we don't have domes anymore? People are out walking in the open air at this point because the air... We terraformed Mars. Eat your heart out, Neil Armstrong. We terraformed Mars. There is a lot of space left in the capital. There's a lot of unemployed in the capital as well. Let's see what we could do for them. A VR workshop. It's going in around the red light district. I assume this is what we designated the red light district because it has a casino and a very large bar. Now, what else do people need here? Let's see. Drinking, shopping, dining. Yeah, I think we can manage a few of those. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Drinking. Shopping. Dining. All three of the things you requested. I think we can get a... Yeah, let's get a small art store in there as well. We're building the Mall of Mars right here. It's very, very small. It's a mini mall. What happened down here? Building isn't working. Why isn't this working? Is it because the storage is full? It is, isn't it? Fuck. I had them build a polymer factory down here, and then they made too much polymer. There you go, people. Go back to... Wait. Why were you guys still wearing suits? Suits? You're still wearing suits down here. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, who didn't tell them? Okay. At this point, it has been several years since we made the air breathable, which means we have had an entire dome of people down here who have no idea that you can walk around outside without a suit on. Chances are, if we tell them now, they will kill us all. They will form a rebellion, and we will all die. So, who wants to tell them? Not it! Not it. Where'd you get all this rare metal, anyway? Looks like we tried to do exploring down here. With the drones down here for some reason. Here, bring him back. By the way, normally we're not allowed to do this, but with the god drone abilities that we have, we totally can. We can totally do this thing. Actually, send them this way. I want to see what's out here. Oh boy, who's ready to fumble around in the dark? I know I'm not. Let me see if I can find a truck or something. What does it take to build those underground lamps again? Polymer. Oh. Well, that's good. We got lots and lots of polymer. And I was just sitting here wondering, man, what am I gonna use it all for? Golly gee willikers. Where'd those drones go? They left. They went somewhere. Make your way there. We're gonna get a little exploration group going. And give me a bulldozer. Tripod right here. I'm not convinced we haven't found everything down here. There's a few tunnels that we didn't explore. Like this one. Clear that. It's a bulldozer. There's no reason why it shouldn't be able to. How are we looking on this new rock? Let's see. Wait, this isn't the new one? This is the new one. Anomaly.
You'd think the explorer had found buried treasure the way our scientists were reacting. It was a sulfur-rich regolith.
Oh, nice. Get that. We have so much. We have so many goddamn research points. I've already researched everything. Everything but the repeatable ones. The copyrights, the patents, the I'm gonna go back to Earth and be a jerk about all the things we own. Alright, start setting up our mining operation here. And another way over here. Connected via... well, more cables than I wanted to use, but... that ought to do it. This is why we brought way more metal. We also have more metal in the truck. Okay. There's the power. Each one provides 5 for a total of... that's 30 altogether. Each of these requires 6. It says this one isn't plugged in. 6 times 4 is 24. Yeah. That's math. We'll be able to power all of them. As for energy surplus... on that, I'm uncertain. Because, like, the way it works is... well, we use the solar panels, we power the machines, and any excess energy goes into the power accumulators. The power accumulators store energy for the night shift. But I'm not sure we're gonna be able to run them all night. Alright, so what else do you people need? Housing. Housing would be nice, apparently. the big expensive apartments. We basically have unlimited resources at this point. We can build whatever we want. What? The unique mixture of habitat conditions within the geoscape dome has resulted in a new kind of bacterial life form evolving. Word. The flourishing gardens mixed with the unavoidable exposure to particles of dust and radiation despite our best shielding efforts has helped certain bacteria that followed us on Mars to evolve in a completely new direction. New organism is harmless, but standard decontamination protocols suggest that it should be removed. This is a unique opportunity to learn. I'm sure this won't backfire in any way whatsoever. So how did the bacteria evolve in a neighborhood where we took the dome off not too long ago? Explain to me how that works. Shopping? For fuck's sake! We put an entire shopping district in here. What do you need, 2? Here. Electronics store. It's where we sell, vastly inferior electronics to gullible people from Earth. Like Nintendo DS lights. Yeah, that's right. We sell people on Earth the Nintendo DS Lite, and they're stupid enough to buy it from us. Dining, drinking, shopping, crying. How about jobs? Unemployed, 47. Yeah. Security station. It's about time we had a security station.
Is that when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Selling retro games might make a huge amount of money. We actually have a TV studio up here, but I'm not sure where we put it. Putting in an amphitheater? I feel like the capital could use a second amphitheater. Okay, a third. A third amphitheater. Red light district. Gets another diner. We're adding a maid cafe. Uh-huh.
Research complete.
God, there is a huge dining demand. Like, ridiculously huge. Like, oh my god, these people really want to go out to eat. I make it a circle. And I named it Circle. So it works out pretty well. Seriously? That's still not working? Well, what the hell is going on? It says that building's not being supplied with food. What the hell are you doing? Well, the other grocery stores have food. We have more food. To put things in perspective, our food production is 543 a year. We consume 280. We're good on food. We are so good on food. We go to our neighbors and we're like, please, for the love of God, feast with us. It's gonna go bad otherwise. Residential space 12. And there are 9 homeless. Which means, yeah, I need apartments more than anything else. Here. With a view of the farm. The farm where we have actually a lot of things. We've got chickens, we've got turkey. Turkey is better than chicken, by the way. It's also better for you. That's what we got in terms of meat. We've also got quinoa, soybeans. I think these are apple trees. Yeah. God dang apple trees. We got more quinoa. We've got pumpkin. We got cover crops. It's like salad and stuff. And yes, we do corn, more soybeans, more quinoa. We do a lot of soybeans and quinoa. We've also got rice, kelp, vegetables, microgreens, leaf crops, algae, if you're into that kind of thing. Over here, we've also got dedicated algae farms. Oh, no, wait, no. This is fungus. We got mushrooms, god dang it. Freaking mushrooms we're growing up here. That lion's mane I put in my coffee, it was grown right here. What isn't working? Did you fucking fix that? Where's a drone? There isn't a drone controller over here. Okay, let me fix that. Oh wait, yes there is. What the hell is it doing? It's only controlling 6 drones. That might have something to do with it. Drone production facility. What the hell are you doing? It's time to make... however many that is until I finish clicking. 46.
Resources are low.
Power. Yeah, figures. I don't think we're gonna be able to run the drills at night. Oh, but hey. The exotics are starting to roll in. And I think that's polymer out there. We should try to get all we can out of this rock. Oh, wow. We get 11 polymer out of that chunk? Okay. Very nice. Looking good. Still need to abandon this one. What is it? Poseidon? Yeah. Done. We'll never see it again. Alright, so what's the deal, guys? Still need shopping, dining, social, alcohol. I suppose we could put in another bar. Maybe a small one. Maybe up here around the factory area. The God of the Seas? Yeah. It's not what I didn't choose the name, but yeah, that's its name. I think it's up here. Yes, it is. We also have cows. Jeez, that's loud. We've got cows, we've got pig, we've got... I mean, we could have goat and ostrich, too. What do you want?
To the Red Frontier, your heavy-hitting musical station for the whole Red Martian nation.
It's like, literally... We grow wheat up here. We raise cows. We have greens. We could literally make hamburgers. We have all the ingredients. That vegetable farm I showed you earlier? Yeah. Pickle those. We have pickles. I think we got tomatoes around here somewhere. Let me see. No, this is mostly quinoa. And I think this one was an experiment. The experiment being, I thought all of these were automated. Never mind then. And how are we doing up here? Average sanity is 97, average comfort is 97. Only 97? Well, what the heck can I do to improve your lives? What do I gotta do to get that other 3%? Seriously, you guys are completely fine up here. You got this really nice little park, you got the bar, you're all served by robots. Except this one in the middle. This one, they actually have jobs. Everyone's got a job. They work at the factory. Most of the dome works at the factory. How the hell are there 5 homeless people in this? We need to move people to the... Observing the new life in the Geoscape Dome has proven to be of great scientific value to us. Our understanding of what is known as accelerated evolution has greatly increased and has shed light on many former mysteries within the field. We just got 5,000 science out of that. Not that we need it. We're just copywriting stuff at this point. Diamond Dome? Diamond Dome, anybody? Build a little,
complete.
Offshoot neighborhood of the capital. Right here in the garden that I made. Seriously, in my mind, I named this the Garden of Mars. This is where all the moisture evaporators are. This is where all the trees ended up. This is where our big open farm ended up. Well, that, and I think we have another one down here. No, we don't. But this is where the core heat convector ended up. And the carbonate processors. And the greenhouse gas factories. It's what keeps us from freezing to death. We also built this giant ramp. I thought we built another one to get up here, but I guess not. Fuck me, that's a lot of metal. Oh, what happened to you two? Three. You three. How are there 3 dead explorers over here? What the fuck were we doing? I need a car to go get them. Hang on. I can build a car. I'm gonna build a new RC Commander right here. Very soon, 1 million drones will descend upon this thing and give us all the resources we need. Here they come. Or maybe they're actually busy moving food. Maybe they can't find the metal. Shuttles are under a heavy load. I've noticed that, yeah, we've been using a lot of shuttles. I'd like to solve the shuttle problem once and for all. Build 3 new hubs, upgraded and fully stocked. It's gonna cost a lot of polymer and a lot of electronics. It's gonna be worth it though. We increase our shuttle fleet by a whopping 36 shuttles. And it is at this moment that I just realized that's going to cost us a lot of fuel, which means we're going to need new fuel depots. So that's going to be more money. Here, hang on. We usually store that stuff over here. So we might as well build the fuel refineries over here as well. Where are they? Here they are. A couple extra fuel depots to help meet the growing fuel demands on Mars. Believe me, we don't have enough. Upgraded with factory AI and an amplifier. Yeah, that's right. AI has come to Mars and it's taking all the jobs. Much better. I made them circles. Now, how's that new dome coming along? It isn't. The fuck you mean it isn't? Actually, wait. Don't put it there. Put it there. SJ, we're all sick of the AI. These AI sycophants out there. I can't wait for the bubble to burst. When it does, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna laugh. Really hard at them. I'm waiting on a lot of things to happen. And when they do, I'm gonna throw parties. There are going to be wild parties in the Discord. The neighbors are gonna come by, they're gonna be like, "You okay, bro?" I'm gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!" Never been better! Take those AI sycophants and draw them pregnant. Alright, if it makes you guys...
As you know, a day on Mars is a little bit longer than on Earth. To be exact, 39 minutes and 35 seconds longer.
Yep.
I don't know
true.
if this tiny difference influences my sensitive sleeping habits, but sometimes I find it harder to fall asleep here than on Earth. And when I can't sleep, I read. The other night, I came across a book on baseball history. Oh boy, that didn't help me sleep at all. I was always a Red Sox fan, so I eagerly read about their history. Did you know
You're a
that
fucking
after winning
Sox
the
fan?
first World Series in 1903, the Sox won 4 more championships up to 1918? Isn't that impressive? Then, for some stupid reason and right out of the blue, they sold one of their most valuable players, Babe Ruth, to the New York Yankees. Can you believe that? Well, it took them 86 years to win the World Series again. I guess they'll never sell Mr. Ruth again. Oh, I got carried away. Here is a tune for champions.
So, when you can't sleep, you read, huh? Reading books, you say? Well, it just so happens that... I just finished chapter 1 of my book. Yeah? Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that. Chapter 1 is written. It's, first draft. So, you know, it's not great. But it is a first draft. I'm going off a certain logic when writing this book. The logic being, don't make it perfect on the first run. Like, what you gotta do, and this is very important, you gotta make it exist first. You can make it perfect later. Just make it exist first. Hey, wait. We'll go... no, never mind. That's a dead end. Okay, we can go that way. Yeah, just make it exist first. Worry about making it good later. Because, like, that's what your editor is for. Because, like, you write it, and then the editor comes in and he makes it readable. As it stands right now, I'm trying to get some feedback on it, but the people in the group have been... Let's see. Yes, the word I'm looking for is unresponsive. Yeah. I know. It's kind of a pain in the ass, isn't it? I think it's gonna let out here. New planetary anomalies. Oh, hello. I might have to check those out, actually. Yeah, we're trying to get into the last of these caves. Wait, there's a thing there.
Research complete.
Why is there a thing there? Viper, what the hell are you talking about? I was talking about my book. By the way, does anybody know an editor? I'd like to find someone who isn't just gonna run it through ChatGPT.
Anomaly found.
What? Where? Oh, I see. Okay, so this is a very interesting cave we've stumbled across. Can I get an explorer over here, please? Looking forward to your book. Well, again, we're gonna do the book club stream when I finally get chapter 1 edited. We're gonna read chapter 1 out loud. You guys are gonna react, and then we'll all collectively decide if I'm wasting my time. Wait, hang on. Where's he going? He figured out a new way through the tunnel. Interesting.
Anomaly analyzed.
2000 research. Can I get a light down here, please? I noticed that one of the drones was more than happy to fly all the way over here. Maybe they'll be happy enough to build a lamp as well. I notice you guys are doing, something. I don't know what they're doing over here. Whole thing is gonna be, and Randy writes a novel. Okay, so, see, here's the thing. Randy writes a novel, he didn't actually write a book. I actually wrote a book. Because I've been sitting here in my chair forever now. And I've just been thinking, how the fuck do I tell my story? Because unironically, Nate Cooper, me, has a very long and well thought out, methodically planned story. Like, I talk about the Milky Way Civil War, it's all written out.
Anomaly found.
Oh, sick. Found some exotics. Hang on, I'll get a truck.
There are Earthsick colonists.
How could there possibly be any Earthsick colonists when the Earthborn to Martianborn ratio is 10 to 0? We have not let any Earth people onto this planet. We have -11 Earthborn! -11! How does that even work? How the hell does that even work? How do you have -11 people who were born on Earth? How does that work? How does that work? How does that work? I don't understand. Who is it? Is he a tourist? He's a botanist. BD5, scan it. I'll make my decision then. BD5 actually does have a lot of exotics on it. I'll see if I can scrounge up a expedition. They renounced their Earthborn status. You were born on Earth. There's no two ways about it. There's 1,863 Martian-born people on this colony and -11 Earthborn. By the way, 174 of those are seniors. So,
Resources are low.
Low metal. Now that's scary. I need to fix that. Time for a big ol' hole digging, ladies and gentlemen. Get the drones going. And the waste rock here. Oh, boy. We're gonna need another processor. How much metal do we? 67. Oh, shit. I'm gonna put in a dumping site for that waste rock. Oh, hey, yeah, now you got something to do, don't you? Prioritize this. Fellas, you're not doing anything. Get the fellas. I am the devil, and I have a proposal you might find intriguing. This bizarre statement comes from a rather unremarkable colonist with a mischievous smile on his face. I want you to have something nice. Here's the menu. No need to worry about the cost. No. Once in a lifetime opportunity and you're so quick to throw it away. He nods in disapproval, then leaves your office. Strangely, the cameras outside pick up no trace of him. And the later check throughout the colony finds no trace of him. I think some bastard just flew in from Russia. Goddamn Russian colony over here. How are we doing, by the way? I know China blew up, but how about you, America? 418 colonists? That's a lot of fuel. Wait. Oh my god. We're all low on metal. Oh shit. Life support. Oh, it's the one we just built. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna ignore that Earth-sick guy. How the fuck do we have negative 11 Earthborn? How do you have negative 11 of people that were born on the other planet? I'm really trying to figure that out. Where is that Martian-born? Where is that Earth-sick guy, anyway? Earth-sick symbol. Did anyone catch what dome he was? I think it was this dome. Might have been this one. Electronics. Give it a minute. Download over here is not high, but... Just came up here to grab a truck, guys. Come on. So how bad is the situation here? Metal production is 100. Consumption is 96, so if we don't touch it, we'll be okay. But we're upgrading the Mohole mine right now to see if we can raise it. And push comes to shove, there is a metal deposit right under the Capitol. And there are people begging for jobs. I think it was BN5 that we were going for. BD5 for 296 exotics. And unfortunately, I need to bring some metal with us. I'll take an explorer, a commander, one truck, 10 drones. Now for prefab buildings, we're out of solar panels. Very well. Give me the large ones. Four drills. A little extra polymer. Concrete for no reason. Machine parts are going to be in very high demand. All right, make it happen. Starport drones go into full swing here. This rocket will be ready in seconds. It is missing a lot of metal, especially since we're operating on a drip feed right now. Once we expand this one more time, we'll get 50% more metal, actually. So instead of 100, we should be getting 150. There it goes.
Resources are low.
I'm working on it. We also got 15 buildings that aren't working. Like, oh, shit. Okay, things are starting to break now. Alright, there's something over here. What is it? It's waiting for one metal so that we can pick things back up. We're trying to get the upgrade components in place. We need machine parts, which we have a lot of. We have more than enough to do this, but still.
Research complete.
Alright. Let's get some temporary relief. $80 metal coming in on the space elevator. I think we can... send one of these back to Earth.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Space elevator is faster, but it also, I don't think it can carry as much as our rockets. Because you gotta understand, our rockets are really, really fucking good.
And you are listening to the Red Frontier. We'll give you the song that will make you feel strong.
Funding received.
These are some of the best rockets on the market. These guys, they're Japan, so you know they make nice things. They just figured out how to make the rocket land itself, actually.
Funding received.
All right, cargo rockets. Huh. Maybe the elevator can carry more. Call the fucking elevator again. Just keep buying metal. Like, at the end of the day, we can always resort back to picking on Earth and telling them to send more stuff. We have money. Like, do you realize we have a $117 billion? We have more money than Elon Musk. And Elon Musk already says he wants to colonize
Funding
Mars.
received. We have a delivery on the space elevator.
I bet you wish you had enough money to colonize Mars. Rockets have landed. I don't see that Earth-sick guy getting on. So he either gave up on the Earth sickness, or that -11 means we broke the game. One or the other. Either way, that should fix the metal problem and get... 125?! Whatever. As long as we can keep up with our maintenance costs, it should be fine. Unless you want to let me build another mohole mine. We can't. We could, however, build Project Morpheus. Uses a combination of psychosomatic triggers and suggestopedic methodology to stimulate the development of new perks in adult colonists. It unfortunately requires more metal than we can afford. Either way, we've saved our Martian super society from starvation. Metal starvation. And where's that rock? Yeah, this looks good. I feel like we can really do some pretty good work right here. Universal Depot. Offload. I'll check on you later. How we doing here? This has run dry. This has run dry. The other two have not. Oh. That disconnected the cable because it was hooked into this, hooked into the one here, and that one was hooked into here. There we go. I think it's mining this too. Well, the good news is maintenance on this is metal, and we have a ton of metal up here, so... This makes me want to play Afterlife again. What's Afterlife? Seriously, I have no idea. Big one. I need the dozer. Where'd we leave it? Here, just bring this one. He's close enough. I was reading comments on the book announcement, actually. Someone was suggesting audiobook, which, yes, if we actually do more than the first chapter, audiobook is absolutely on the table. I don't know if I want to do it myself, but that is part of the plan. Like, long-term goal would probably be a Kickstarter to actually get it published, get an actual physical book. And that would also, like, probably one of the stretch goals would be audiobook. It was possible full-on audio drama. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about the audio drama. Build 3 underground medium domes. You have the slightest idea how little space there is down here? Shit, man. I have one dome down here. It's not a big one either. Wait, that's a small dome. This is the medium dome. I literally don't have any space I could put this. Maybe right here. But that's also going to cost exotic minerals. Yeah, we've lost control of the underground down here. Because there are too many goddamn cave-ins. I can't manage this. I can't even see down here. I think that was like the goal, is they wanted you to do this forever.
This is Kim Tai-hee, and this is the Red Frontier. Let's get serious for a moment.
Oh, we're getting
I
serious.
know everybody who is stationed here on the Red Planet have very demanding work to do. I mean, we all abandoned places we used to call home. Traveled far away to work under extreme conditions. This environment that doesn't really show its hospitable side too often. Being here is not a walk in the park.
I turned it into
no
a park.
No vegetation. And, to my dismay, no baseball field.
Okay, who's gonna tell
So
him?
how come we have signed up for this? Personally, I believe that everybody here is driven by the possibility to participate in an adventurous project. Something really big. Why did you sign up? Drop us a line and tell us. While you write, listen to this.
I'm sending out expeditions. Let's see, Project Demeter. Send all 3 rockets, 1 to each. Production is only 71. Apparently there's 1,599 metal underground. What the fuck do you call this thing?
Anomaly analyzed.
Alright, but it's just a bunch of science. How about the other 2? Seriously? Alright, nothing exciting.
Research complete.
Oh goody, more money. That's great. Alright, how the hell are we gonna fix the metal problem? I suppose we could go mining. We get a metal extractor. We can find a place to fit the damn thing. I believe this is deep metal. Yeah, it is. Which means we can mine it for a while until we can figure out how to fix the problem. Here, I'm gonna move this fan. Just pack it up, we're gonna move it. It takes a second. There it goes. Cable. Is that with it? Not really, but let's see. It has to be there. Apparently right here is fine. Oh no. Alright, fellas, we're going mining. 10 unemployed people? Well, you should have said something. I think I can find you a spot in the mines. Children. Mostly children. Children. In the mines. I know you yearn for it. You know you want 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 it. And get another shift there as well. How many unemployed? 5 more? Yeah, another shift. Work that mine round the clock. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have another idea. You, what are you doing? Nothing? Alright, he's doing nothing. Go there. Take your 20 drones and go there. I remember something now. Oh, I remember it. You see these? These big giant piles of dirt? I just remembered an old strategy we were using. And now we're going to use it again. These are automatic metal extractors. They do not need a goddamn... They do not need goddamn people in order to operate. Now, we're gonna combine this with a fusion reactor. I'm gonna need a universal depot out here in order to get that built. Very soon, the planes will come to deliver all resources. Here comes the first one. Second, and third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh, and eighth, and 9, and 10, and oh my god, here they come! Now I'll upgrade it with eternal fusion. No longer requires workers. Because for this, we don't want people out here. We want to be remote. And there we go. We got a dumping site out here. We get a couple of metal depots, maybe a lot of metal depots. Yeah, a lot of metal depots, because I have reason to believe we're going to be mining these for a while. By the way, that's just a regular underground, but this one is deep. So this one will last longer than that one. We'll put a drone hub out here as well, so that we can move this guy around. Because at the end of the day, we really only need a few drones to run this place. Yeah, 6 will be able to handle it. You don't need 20. You don't need 20. I need 20. We're going down here to get all the metal. How's the metal production now? 198. Let's see. Well, I think we could do a little better.
I'm Kim of the Red Frontier, the channel to choose if you don't want the blues.
Put a metal depot right here. We're gonna scoop all of this up onto this one metal depot. And then we're gonna leave it here, and when we need more metal, the planes will come by and just take it. See? There's one already. They're already taking metal. Ukraine was right about this. Drones are the future. That's why we have just this armada of unmanned shuttles. All right. And what about this big pile of rocks up here? Why are there so many dead rovers next to it? What were we doing? Production per day, 22.2. Very good. We could upgrade it to get 25% more. But what I think we really need... waste rock disposal. Oh my god, it's piling up. Oh my god, it's piling up. This is our new waste rock disposal facility. It converts it into harmless concrete, which we also have too much of. Let's see if we could get rid of it. America! Buy my concrete? No, you've got 137,000 concrete. Russia? 91,000. And frankly, they don't want my food either. Why don't you want my food? It's Japanese. We have lots of food. We have great food. We have so much food. The irony here is food is the most abundant resource on Mars right now. Yeah, I know. What? Alright, let's see if they come out and grab this one. Maybe in a bit. Once they realize it. Yeah, there we go. They've realized it's there. They're like, oh, is that for me? We have that rock on the edge and that on the edge. Just being thorough. And how are we doing down here? Something ain't working. Liar. You liar. What do you mean there's no waste rock? There is so much waste rock down here. Like, what do you want from me? Oh, where'd that dozer end up? Okay, it was just up in there. We're fine. I need this open. This seems to be a dead end.
No active research. Research complete.
It is a dead end. Okay. If there are any more mysteries in these caves, it's up here or down here. I'm hoping there's more. You can't just give me 2 things down here and expect me to be happy with that. Some kind of cave-in happened in here.
Anomaly found.
Aha! Give me the Explorer. Any Explorer, please. Yeah, that's right. Cross the map, you little bastard. Start driving. Time to start actually being useful. This looks like... Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. And I said, yeah, that is another wall. It seems we're going backwards.
Research complete.
Can we clear this? It's looking like this leads into the same chamber. Let me see here. Yep. How'd you do that?
Anomaly found.
Reduce the cost of recon and expansion text by 10%. Cool, cool. Not useful, but cool. It's not useful because I've researched everything. Come on! Give me something else, like a direction to go off of down here. See what's going on up here. Storage full? That's a problem. Fixing. It extracted too much. I needed to build another depot. Just scan the formation from a safe distance. I don't want to lose the Explorer again.
You're listening to The Red Frontier with me, Kim Tai-hee. We supply an endless hit parade of musical home runs.
He likes baseball. Oh, God, what happened in here? Look, with this many landslides, we're rivaling Lego Rock Raiders at this point. There's nothing in here. Damn it! I gotta go the other way! It's down here where I need the ridiculous number of... Actually, that's not a bad idea. You, with the 20 drones. Get in the tunnel. And I'm sending a drone commander with you. No, not a drone commander, the explorer. Whatever. We had too many of them. Take one with you. Alright, now that elevator should lead them right here. Now, instead of doing it one at a time, we're just gonna do all of them. And we'll designate, let's see here, this, and this, and this as the drop site for all the trash. Now, where's my truck full of polymer? We'll put a lamp right here, and then I'm sending the truck somewhere else. Specifically, yes, it's going down here. Because we're gonna clean the shit out of this place. This excessive number of drones gives me an idea. It's a really good idea. You guys are gonna like this one. A second drone commander. Oh, we already built one. Right. Now give it 20 drones and send him down. We've doubled our drone capacity to 40 drones. But why stop there? Why not go for 3? With the number of, with the number of drones we have out up here, I kind of figured that would be done by now. Like, how many drones do you want underground? Yes. Yes, all of them, if possible. We still got 20 prefabs left. We could send more. Oh, this is good. This is good. Work harder, not smarter. We could probably clear this cave over here, too. God, look at all this hardware. Here, yeah. Clean this place. There's a water well right there. I want that. Get all this shit out of here. Put it all in a big pile. There. Or something. Big pile. Yes. Now bring me the bulldozer. We're gonna see what we have down here. I noticed the planes flying in and out of this tunnel. There's concrete. Interesting. There's something here. It says it's a cave-in, but there's... Oh, it's water. Okay. Send in the swarm. But first, light this area up. Yeah, my bad. Light this area first. Oh, well, you ain't gonna have the range for it. And you, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Here, send him up front. There's gotta be something else down here. There's gotta be something we missed. A bulldozer? Why aren't you moving? What about up here? Yeah, this area up here. It could be a gold mine. You, bulldozer, you, right there. Yeah, I see you. Keep driving. It's probably nothing. But what about that way? Guys, what the hell are you doing? Okay, he needs help. Alright, let's see. Yep. Clean it up, boys. There's nothing past this, but here. I think the reason they're not doing it is because there's nowhere to put it. Alright, that's enough to get through here. So what do we have back here? I see a lot of rocks here and a great big giant cave in.
Research complete.
You're listening to the Red
Uh-huh.
Frontier with me, Tim Tahi Anderson.
Thanks.
It's time for another letter. This one is from Isaac, who wants to share his thoughts about why he came here.
Okay.
Hey Kim, I love the music and your encouraging words. I've really thought about why I decided to come all the way to Mars. In my case, there were many reasons. I had all the necessary training, was in between jobs, and I've always been adventurous. Isaac, this is quite an adventure, The longer I'm here, though, the less I feel it really is as exciting as I thought it would be. The problem is, what comes next? Will there be opportunities that will fill my need for a new rush? Take care. Well, Isaac, it's hard to answer your question. I guess that we all need to feel excitement from time to time.
Sure.
And the ways to reach it may sometimes be closer than we think. My advice is to socialize with as many people as possible. Learn things from them and teach them things that you know. What we can achieve together will be a lot better and more exciting than the dull things we do on our own. Now, let's listen to the next track together.
I don't think there's anything down here. I think this is the biggest cave so far, and... Oh, wait. I think there's a tunnel. It goes deeper, you say? But how deep does the deepness go? Not very deep. Okay, this is the this is the dead end. Okay, well, another tunnel over here. How about you? You want to investigate? Instead of me sending my entire army over there. It wants me to build 3 medium domes. Do you know how hard it is to find space for 3 medium domes? They're not gonna fit in here. I can fit maybe 1 medium dome in here. And this right here, this is the biggest cave. That's why it has the mega supports on it. It's to keep it from collapsing. And this is a dead end. Okay, so the caves kind of suck, but I know they're getting revamped for the new version. Which is good because this particular DLC, Below and Beyond, which added the asteroids and this cave system, fucking garbage compared to all the others, actually. Like Green Planet, that was awesome. The World Powers system, fantastic. Loved it. What else did they add? Let's see, DLC. Mystery Resupply, that was free. Space Race, that's the one I was thinking of. Space Race was fucking awesome. Green Planet, fantastic. Project Laika, added penguins to my dome. Yeah, I'll buy that. Bunch of radio stations. Then they did Below and Beyond for $20. This DLC is mostly broken. Then they added Martian Express, and we were like, what the fuck? So here's the thing with Martian Express. It added the trains. I like trains. Now here's the problem. Underground here would greatly benefit from trains. And yet, it's ridiculously hard to place them. Allow me to demonstrate. Okay, so it needs a station, but... just take my word for it. They're extremely hard to place. They're very finicky. They're expensive. And frankly, why wouldn't you just use drones? We already have a fleet of drones down here. Alright. The underground has yielded... one more tunnel. There is one more tunnel, but I don't think there's anything in it. So I'm going to ignore it. Mars game night. Oh boy. Made 200 million off that. Where is the TV station anyway? I think it's up here. There it is. TV studio. It's a vocation building dedicated to creating TV reality shows. Because Earth likes to consume the crap we make. Alright. We've been sitting on this dome over here long enough. Let's get these two connected. You need another goddamn diner? Okay. I get that everybody has to eat, but come on. How about a grocery store? How about you eat in for once in your goddamn lives? There are a lot of grocery stores here. Alright, that's still not working. That's... Wait, uh-oh. That's not good. That's my water. Why did it stop? Waste rock storage full. Oh no. I thought we fixed that. They're ruining my forest! So that's deep metal. I think this, yeah, also deep metal. Yeah, alright. I'm remembering now. The dome right here used to be a mining colony. Then the mine ran out. And then I was stuck with this dome and didn't know what to do with it. So I built this. The expansion. It's got an amusement park, science labs, TV station, VR workshops, universities, hotels, the works. Say, hey, you want to see the magnetic field generator? It's a marvel of engineering. Come to Mars. Alright, let's start with spires. We get this. And we're also gonna get, let's see. I guess we could use a school. Unless this has one. No, it doesn't. Okay, school. Yep, we can afford that. Okay, let me see. How about some retirement homes? Yeah, why not? Gotta have some place to put the old people. Okay. Earthborn has gone down to -18. Still trying to wrap my head around how you have negative Earthborn. Art workshop, VR workshop, biorobotics workshop. This is where all the goddamn vocational buildings are gonna end up. Maybe even another TV studio, honestly. With the Capitol right next door and 24 unemployed, yeah. How are we gonna give this the grand finale? That's the neat part about surviving Mars is you just turn the game off. It reaches a point where you're like, well, I've taken this as far as I can. I've got the goddamn capital. I have effectively survived Mars. Like, unless you want to go through the effort of turning the entire map green, which we kind of have. Looking at this, there's grass growing out on the cliffs out here. We have effectively won. This Venus-born is worse than Earth-born? Are you saying that because you know I hate Venus? Because I do. How about farms? And then in the middle of the farm, we have a grocery store where you buy all the crops. We just picked this. It's the freshest produce on Mars. Absolute insanity. I just gave them all the prefabs. For the record, this is gonna let us build more moisture evaporators as well.
Research complete.
Boy, do we here on Mars love our moisture evaporators. And actually, there's an underground well right there as well if we want to tap into that. But our water is something we do not struggle with even in the slightest. Like, we joke about swimming pools. No, we have swimming pools. All right, we use a lot of our water to just fill up lakes. Yeah, we have lakes. Very nice lakes. They're big. Corporate warfare? What? Another colony is trying to steal our workers. Find leaflets spread on the ground in one of your domes. Are you ambitious, intelligent, well-educated, says the leaflet? Are you familiar with the computer sciences, rocket science, and 2 foreign languages? Do Do you have a doctor's degree? Are you a natural leader? If the answer is yes, then get lost. We're hiring unqualified workers. The colony of Russia offers generous payment and other benefits to... Russia. Russia? I'm not sure if you heard, but they can't afford shit. I will outbid them at 250 mil. Zero consequences. We need our white-collar workers. Now, what are we gonna grow here? I'm thinking kelp. Algae. Rice. Mostly rice. Is that rice? That's rice. Kelp. Microgreens. Vegetables. And wheatgrass. Like anything you want, yeah, we got it. 50 unemployed, that's what I like to see. Now I can really open up these workshops. School is full. Get the superior education upgrade, because we do have superior education up here. Hello, we are Mars. Humanity in this doesn't employ the death penalty. Oh, this is your own fictional universe. Alright, we need gaming, shopping, dining. We completely neglected dining. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Put one on each side. And a third. Because you people are starving, apparently. How many, There we go. 119 homeless. It's not that they... and here's the thing, It's not that they can't afford a house, I just haven't built enough. Mars is in a constant state of, oh god, the housing crisis. It's never ending. Here, TV workshop. Right here in downtown, what'd we name this place? New Kyoto? The actual capital itself is called Candles Glow. Well, there's our TV studio and a million jobs and a hit play on Broadway. One sec. This dome filled out quite nicely. Yeah, okay, I'll fix the gaming problem. Fuck off. And if anybody wants luxury, I'm putting an art store in. What are we fixed for electronics anyway? We're good. Metal is slowly starting to recover too. Yeah, this is looking good. Ah, good. You emptied that out. And this one. Very nice. Is this a deep deposit? It just says... It's just a regular one, actually. We built right on top of this one, but that's a deep one, so we probably discovered it after we built the dome. This one's probably going to be the next one. Yeah. But chances are we're going to be starting a new game when the remake comes out. They're also adding new DLC to the remake. So yeah, I think we're going to get a pretty fair amount of mileage out of the new one. Why is this broken? What's broken over here? Ice rock storage is full again. Okay, you guys need, the thing. There you go, just clear all the trees out. Marvel of science, I planted trees on Mars, but feel free to tear them down. I planted a lot of trees. Trying to think where could we put more homes, but I don't want it to all be homes. Because, like, we also need to consider the 191 unemployed people who are looking for work. Here, do this. Yet another TV station. Yeah, let's quadruple down on this. Still complaining about shopping. Okay, we can't fix the Capitol. I might be able to fix this dome. What are the jobs over here? Unemployed 25. Okay, and you're gonna have an influx of people, so... Workshop. And... another workshop. We're gonna splurge a little. Huh, how did I not add one of these? Capital should have one of those. Capital should have a park. Where the hell is that? There it is. We get the big one, actually. Done. We're about to do everything in the game. Pretty much. But you gotta remember, the remake is adding a whole bunch of new stuff that we're gonna have to play. And actually, we're starting that next week. Because I get a discount for owning this game.
My name is Kim.
And the gaming channel did over 100 videos on this game, so...
With the whole red Martian nation.
I at least want to fill out the capital. Put an apartment right here for the really, really rich people. They get to live in the center of town. They still live in the exact same accommodations as everybody else, though. Which, to be fair, is the nicest apartment building that I have. How we doing on these rocks? Still mining, actually. Wow. On both of them. Might need another depot. Good lord. Might have to make 2 trips to get all this stuff out of here.
Research complete.
Still haven't touched this one. And this one, I think it's just going to be more efficient to do one mining operation at a time. Just so I can focus my attention on it. Ignoring the fact that I haven't looked at it in a very long time. Okay. How about a hospital? Yeah, how about a hospital? Free healthcare for everybody. Dining, shop. Okay, you want. Here, art store. Go shopping. There, doctors around the clock. So that nobody can complain. And the children, well, they go to night school. You heard the man, night school. Children, when you look out this 4th-story window, what do you see? Do you see over there the Earthborn, the inferior Earthborn? All negative 19 of them? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. But yeah. Our next capital city, we're probably going to replace this with the capital tower. And that's where the Martian Council is going to meet.
Red Frontier radio station. Let's read another letter. Stipo writes all the way from central Belgrade, on Earth, and on behalf of all the members of the Liquid Dinner Club. That sounds like the kind of club I would like to join, yeah? Ninad, this is your first birthday away from us. We really miss you and want you to know that while we start up our blenders and begin to prepare for tonight's liquid dinner party, a dinner to celebrate your B-Day, of course, we will drink that lovely celeriac, ginger, pumpkin, and beetroot juice you've always served us.
That is excessive.
Wait a minute. When I think about it, I won't apply for membership. Ninad, we wish you a wonderful birthday and hope to see you soon. Hopefully some of us are coming to Mars in a couple of years. Oh dear.
I don't want to be Earthborn now. Fetch the Isekai truck. That's not how it works. I need another fuel depot. I made too much. I made too much. Too much gas. I got too much fuel. Too much explosive fuel. If a rock hit that, it would go up like a nuke. Hey, boo-boo. Why are we not fixing those? Whose job is it? Why are there 0 drones over here? Who's running this place? Oh, you. Well. Here. That should do it. Plus it'll free up this guy. We can send him somewhere else. I don't know where. Here, just put him on the ramp for now. God, we built too much stuff. We built too much stuff. Unemployed? Oh, that's easy. There. Employed. Factory, that's full. 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 Not full. Mmm. I remember when you go from a small dome to a medium dome, it's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do with all this space? And then you go to mega dome, and it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. How are we doing up here? Damn near perfection. These people are in total bliss up here. But how can it be improved? For all intents and purposes, these people, they're off the grid. They make their own power, their own water, their own oxygen, which they don't need. They have food imported, of course, but other than that... What about an open farm? Even though they're really big. They need a lot of space. See if we can grow anything over here. That is so inefficient. I assume it also needs cables. So, herbs, wheat, and let's do cover crops. Why not? We have too much food anyway. We have too much food as it is. We have a few of these big open farms. Drinking. Average comfort here is 91, actually. We're doing better. We're getting there. Add on a bit more to the red light district. One unemployed. There we go. And there we go. She came to Mars to be a doctor. Well, now she's a bartender. Is that her? No, that's not her. Where's the bartender? No idea. Look at them all. Oh, they're like ants. This is great. What's that waste rock disposal thing doing? Make them go faster. That should help. You know what? Let's call it. I think we've won. We're gonna save that. We're gonna call it, we're gonna call that win. Just gonna call it win. We've effectively won. And that's when you start a new save. I myself have done a ridiculous number of runs on this game.
We
Alright. Let's go ahead and call it. Let me see if we can find someone to raid. We'll be back on Wednesday. We're back to your regularly scheduled programming after our ridiculous number of horror games. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I finished chapter 1. I'm waiting on someone to proofread it. I guess I could, start chapter 2. We'll see what happens. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Take a good long look. We're probably not going to see this place again. We're going to build a new one. Again. A big thanks to our channel members. They give me the cash that I don't need. I have $145 billion. But in real life, I do need that money. Until next time.